It's that time once again for Sports Tour on Enterprise Television. I bid you welcome to the program that serves you a sweet dish of the hot topics in sports. I'm Joshiko Okoli, and here is what we are offering on today's sports experience. Nigeria Super Falcons fall short in France friendly despite spirited performance. Liverpool sweep aside Man City to extend lead at the top of the Premier League table. In La Liga, Barcelona stunned by Las Palmas as Real Madrid closed gap with win over Getafe. And in the Italian Serie A, Fiorentina's Edoardo Bove in intensive care after collapse on the pitch. Let's take a quick break. Stay tuned for the rest of our thrilling sports discussion. We're back on Sports Talk, kicking off in Angers. The Super Falcons of Nigeria showed remarkable resilience in their slender 2-1 loss to France in an international friendly played this weekend. And despite a strong start, the 9-time African champions fell behind to goals from Eugenie Le Sommer and Amel Majri. However, Gift Monday's clever assist set up French-based striker Ifeoma Onumonu for Nigeria's historic first ever goal against France women's national team in the first half stoppage time. The Super Falcons' performance was all the more impressive given the absence of star striker Asisat Oshuola as well as injured key players Rashidat Ajibade, Halimatu Ayinde and Oluwatosin Dimeyin. In the Premier League, Liverpool extended their league at the top to 9 points and heaped more misery on fading champions Manchester City with a fully deserved 2-0 victory at Anfield as Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah got their names on the score sheet. And the slot pace setters fresh from beating Champions League holders Real Madrid were in rampant mode and subjected City to a relentless barrage from the kickoff. Liverpool were not flattered by the margin of victory, which leave them 11 points clear of City, 9 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea. City have not won in any of their previous 7 matches in all competitions, losing their past 4 league games. Liverpool fans also taunted Man City manager Pep Guardiola with chants of "you're getting sacked" in the morning during their match at Anfield. The City boss responded with a smile and held up one hand and one finger to signify the number of league titles City have won under him. Guardiola later expressed surprise at the chants but took them in stride, acknowledging the intense rivalry between the two teams. He also joked that maybe the fans were right given Man City's recent poor results. In other Premier League games played this weekend, Brighton and Southampton played a 1-1 draw at the Amex Stadium. Brentford 4, Leicester City 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers lost in the Molineux against Bournemouth, Justin Kluivert scoring a hat-trick of penalties in that encounter. West Ham in the London derby lost 5-2 to Arsenal at the London Stadium. Crystal Palace and Newcastle United played a 1-0 draw at Selhurst Park. Nottingham Forest defeated Ipswich Town by a 0-0 courtesy of Chris Wood. Chelsea 3, Aston Villa 0. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Fulham 1 in another London derby. Manchester United 4-0 victors against Everton. Joshua Zirkzee and Marcus Rashford scoring a brace of goals, while Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes getting a brace of assists. And of course, the big game, Liverpool 2, Manchester City 0. In the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona's 125th anniversary celebrations were dampened by a shocking 2-1 loss to struggling Las Palmas. Sandro and Fabio Silva scored for Las Palmas, while Rafinha equalized for Barcelona. The loss marked Barcelona's first defeat at home to Las Palmas since 1971. And in another major La Liga match, Real Madrid defeated Little Madrid rivals Getafe 2-0 with goals scored by Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe. Getafe's best chance came when Nigerian striker Crisantos Uche spun away from Antonio Rudiger and fired a fierce effort against the post, with Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois beaten. The win moved injury-plagued Real Madrid within a point of league leaders Barcelona with a game in hand. The remaining games that were played at the weekend in the La Liga saw Mallorca defeat Barcelona by 2-1. Valencia by 2-1. I beg your pardon. Barcelona 1, Las Palmas 2. Alaves and Leganés played a 1-0 draw. Espanyol defeated Celta Vigo 3-1. Real Valladolid lost at home to Atletico de Madrid 5-0. Villarreal defeated Girona 2-2. Villarreal and Girona played a 2-0 draw. Real Madrid and Getafe. Real Madrid defeated Getafe 2-0. Rayo Vallecano 1. Athletic Bilbao 2. Real Sociedad 2. Real Betis 0. The game between Sevilla and Osasuna will be played on Monday night. In the Italian Serie A, Fiorentina midfielder Edoardo Bove is in intensive care in hospital after collapsing on the pitch during his side's Serie A match against Inter Milan on Sunday. The match was suspended after the incident in the 16th minute before later being abandoned. Bove, who is 22 years old, is currently under pharmacological sedation and hospitalized in intensive care. The Italian club have said he will be re-evaluated in the next 24 hours. He arrived at the emergency room in stable hemodynamic conditions, and the first cardiological and neurological tests performed have ruled out acute damage to the central nervous system and the cardiorespiratory system. Bove suddenly fell to the ground, causing a stoppage in play, with both sets of players immediately signaling for the medical staff to enter the field before forming a protective ring around him. Bove was taken away on a stretcher and put into a waiting ambulance after the referee asked both sets of players to leave the pitch. The midfielder joined Fiorentina on a season-long loan from AS Roma in August, with a view to making the deal permanent. And with the latest reports that we're getting from the Edoardo Bove situation, let's tell you that the player seems to be recovering well and is on the road to recovery. The vital signs are still working, and he is set to regain consciousness very soon, according to the latest medical reports. In the results of the games that were played in the Serie A, Cagliari and Hellas Verona, Cagliari defeated Hellas Verona by 0-0. Como and Monza played a 1-0 draw. AC Milan 3, Empoli 0. Bologna 3, Venezia 0. Udinese lost at home to Genoa 2-0. Parma 3, Lazio 1. Torino 0, Napoli 1. The game between Fiorentina and Inter Milan was goalless, but it was abandoned after 16 minutes due to the health scare to midfielder Edoardo Bove. And of course, the game between Lecce and Juventus, that game ended 1-1. The game between AS Roma and Atalanta will take place on Monday evening. In the German Bundesliga, St. Pauli defeated Holstein Kiel 3-1, Augsburg 1, VfL Bochum 0, Freiburg 3, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Leipzig lost at home, shockingly, to VfL Wolfsburg 5-1, Werder Bremen 2, VfB Stuttgart 2, Union Berlin lost at home to Bayer Leverkusen 2-1, Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, their Klassiker, ended 1-1 at the Weser Stadium. Mainz 05 defeated Hoffenheim 2-0, and Heidenheim lost at home to Eintracht Frankfurt 4-0. Well, that's how much we can take on sports stuff for the day. Endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Enterprise TV 7 on YouTube. Click the notification bell to get alerts on our new YouTube videos. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We are Enterprise TV 7 on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Like, share, and engage with our content. And also visit our website, www.enterprisetvnews.com, where we give you all the hot stories on the go, the live updates, the exclusives, and the news you can use. Moreover, if you want to partner with us on Enterprise Television, you want to place your product on our platforms, and for all sponsorship, commercial, and advertising enquiries, kindly send a mail to enterprisetv7@gmail.com, or you may send a DM to our formation social media handles at Enterprise TV 7. And before we go, let's leave you with this quote from American tennis legend, a pioneer in Black American tennis. He said, and I quote, Otto Ashe said, and I quote, "I have tried to keep on with my striving because this is the only hope I have of ever achieving anything worthwhile and lasting." End quote. I'm Joshiko Okoli, and I want to thank you for the privilege of your time. Until we meet again, it's goodbye and hasta luego.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.